There is need for functional and well-equipped burn centers in teaching hospitals across Nigeria to aid treatment and prevent deaths associated with burn injury. This is the core discourse at the scientific conference of the Nigerian Association of Plastic, Reconstructive and Aesthetic Surgeons and the Nigerian Burn Injury Society. Senior reporter Rafiu Hamid completes the story.
It's the opening of the 29th conference of the Nigerian Association of Plastic, Reconstructive and Aesthetic Surgeons and the 17th conference of the Nigerian Burn Injury Society.
I declare this conference open.
In a lecture, a professor of plastic surgery and the medical director, National Orthopedic Hospital Jalingo, Toayur Chibado, is concerned that only few centers treat burn injury in the country.
Well, in Nigeria, generally, I will say not adequate. But at least I've shown you in Maiduguri, we have a functional center which is well equipped, and it has made a lot of changes in the outcome of managing our burn patients. You've also had in Ilorin, they have a new one there. So I think every major hospital should have a facility like that, because burns occurs virtually everywhere across the country.
The theme for the conference is head and neck reconstruction, and President of the Association and the Chief Medical Director of Uni-Osun Teaching Hospital, Professor Peter Olaita, speaks on the reason for choosing the theme.
We realize that head and neck reconstruction, head and neck problems are common, a lot of tumors, trauma, cancer, and that our people tend to come very late to the hospital, and therefore making it difficult sometimes even to do the reconstruction of the face and the head and neck.
Your twin association are known for the care of patients with congenital malformations, trauma, including burn injury, in addition to cosmetic surgery. Your involvement in safe surgical procedures has also reduced loss of foreign exchange that would otherwise have been used in traveling abroad for the procedures.
Awards were presented to two distinguished philanthropists who have donated burn centers to hospitals in the country, as well as the state governor.
For the next 3 days, the surgeons will be here discussing the challenges facing them and the way forward. A communique is also expected to be issued at the end of the conference. Rafiu Hamid, TVC News On.
Let's turn our attention now to politics. The candidate of the All Progressives Congress in the forthcoming Edo governorship election, Wande Okpebholo, has promised that those responsible for the violence during the party's campaign in Isako Central local government area will be held accountable. Thugs allegedly affiliated with the opposition party were said to have attacked the APC campaign train. According to the APC candidate, this incident marks the second attack on the party's campaign team in less than 1 week, alleging that attempts to disrupt the party's campaign rallies in these areas have intensified by gunshots and physical violence. Senator Okpebholo has condemned the attacks and is calling on relevant security agencies to investigate the incident and ensure that the culprits are apprehended. He emphasized that violence has no place in politics and urged all parties to engage in peaceful campaigns. Away from that now, selected adolescent girls from public schools across Ekiti State are currently undergoing a 5-day training on skill acquisition. This initiative is being sponsored by the State Ministry of Education in collaboration with the World Bank's program, Adolescent Girls Initiative for Learning and Empowerment. The State Commissioner for Education says that the boot camp was to ensure that the children build confidence that would assist them to navigate adulthood. In a speech, the project coordinator of the Adolescent Girls Initiative for Learning and Empowerment said the initiative was to develop an all-round perfect adolescent child.
This is part of what government is doing to ensure that our children, they build their own confidences because they have these life skills to be able to navigate adulthood. We teach them that there is a difference between being assertive and being aggressive. There's a difference between being humble and being timid.
Because of the safe space session, it creates a platform for the girls to be able to develop self-confidence, self-esteem, and life skills, which are skills that are needed to navigate through adulthood. We realize that it's not just academic excellence that is needed for a man to be a total man or a total woman. For total development to happen in any child, the child must be complete. It's not just academics. There are other things like self-esteem, leadership skills.
Governor Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji led government will continue to upscale and improve. We want to ensure that Ekiti, having been known as a fountain of knowledge, that we continue to take a leading position in the educational development.
Akwa Ibom State Governor Pastor Umo Eno says participation of the state government in the just concluded African Food System Conference will boost agricultural revolution component of the Arise agenda of his administration. Governor Eno said this while addressing Government House correspondent at the Victor Atta International Airport in Uyo upon his return from the conference, which took place in Kigali, Rwanda. According to him, the conference highlighted the need for member states of the Africa Food Systems Forum to examine the systems adopted by successful nations to guarantee food security and strategies to accelerate the attainment of same in Africa. He said lessons from the conference will aid review of the state's agricultural revolution strategies and fine-tune government collaboration with donor agencies with a view to ensuring optimum realization of the Arise agenda goals.
International conferences such as this exposes you to learn and to test, to have peer review, if you like. Are we on the right track? Is that the way the world is going? Africa food systems. What are the systems that other successful nations have put in place that guarantees food security? What are we doing? Can we accelerate? Can we meet them? These are the things you learn. We are trying to work with other donor agencies to see the things we are doing. And in the next couple of months, we'll begin to see that.
In Adamawa State, the state government says it has commenced a vaccination campaign against hemorrhagic septicemia disease, which recently killed over 1,000 cattle in neighboring Taraba State. The exercise is led by the State Commissioner for Livestock and Aquaculture. We have details in this report.
To prevent the outbreak of hemorrhagic septicemia disease in Adamawa, divisional veterinary officers and other personnel from the State Ministry of Livestock and Agriculture have been deployed to border communities with Taraba State and Republic of Cameroon for mass vaccination campaign targeting cattle and other ruminants. The team is here in Gongochi, a pastoral grazing reserve community settlement in Mayo Bewa local government area, where the vaccination exercise is ongoing. Hundreds of cattle have been vaccinated here against the animal killer disease.
We are here to come and visit our Fulani herdsmen who are always with us, to give them special services on the new outbreak of disease that we have experienced in Nigeria that have approached our border states. We are especially with them to come and give them the necessary services so that they can feel the impact of our administration as a government.
The importance of the vaccination exercise is reeled out by the officials who ask residents to remain vigilant.
Today we are giving prophylactic approach. Prophylaxis in the sense that it's a step taken to prevent any invasion and any infection that may come into the animal and livestock population, particularly cattle in essence, along the borderlines of Adamawa, Taraba State.
We have suspected cases in Taraba State that killed thousands of herds of cattle, and certainly we need to take proactive measures to, control, prevent it from coming into the state.
Speaking in Fufude, Abdul Gareje, a community leader, commends the state government for its swift action in protecting the cattle. The state government says the next phase of the vaccination exercise will capture the entire 21 local government areas of the state. This strategy is to ensure that no part of the state is affected by the animal killer disease known as hemorrhagic septicemia.